Hello, guys. Welcome back. Good to be back. So, today I have a couple of games to play for this team called Bursa. It's a city in Turkey, actually. It's a team which me and Nihal played for in the offline world. Interestingly, the opponents that we are playing is called Chess Kids Nation Club, which is filled with top Indian players. So I'm going to be playing two Blitz games, one rapid game. After that, we'll also be watching Raunak playing if his game is still on. He's playing in a tournament which is called, I think, One Road One Belt Cup. Anish is playing in the main tournament, the invitation only, and Raunak is playing in this. He qualified, and Raunak is playing. Arvind Chidambaram is playing. SL Narayanan, who is not me, is playing. Uh, so I think we can watch some of those games and uh, thank you, Sadat. Sadat is he's an arbiter from Turkey, and he's one of the managers of the team or the owner. I don't know. He's the coach of the Bursa Chess Club, though. Tomorrow, tomorrow there's going to be a match between Vasily Ivanchuk and the Iranian wonder kid Alireza Firuza. It's going to be a very exciting match. There's going to be four rapid games and six blitz games. It's going to be a 10-game match. I'll be covering it on my stream for the English commentary on at 7:30. The match starts at 7:30, so I'll be there at around 7:15 or 7:20. It's going to be a very exciting match. Ivanchuk is one of the oldest elite grandmasters right now. There's Vishy, there's Ivanchuk, there's Boris Gelfand, and a uh, handful of older warriors. He's like Sir Baristan Selmi. He's really old, but he's very, very good. Still capable of playing against the very best, and he was recently the world rapid champion. A part of it might clash with the Super Juniors tournament, unfortunately. But the end part of it, you can probably come directly from the ChessBase India channel. Those who are watching the Super Juniors and join in after that. I'll be there at about 8 or so when the last game ends. So that's going to be the schedule for tomorrow. It's still raining in Chennai. It's still a bit cold. I think I'll just usually I tend to wait till the very last moment to join, but I'll just join in here. So my opponent knows it's going to be tough. Don't expect a 2-0 result. Uh, I think one would be a decent score already. My opponent is not a GM, but he's Rathanvel. Came to the finals of the IM tournament of Sagar. Apart from this, there's also one more thing in the agenda. Um, First of all, the person who I had to go to from during the COB stream, during one of the games of Anirban, I had to do a meeting with someone from the elite, and that was Vishy. Talking about Vishy, he's going to do lessons on Graphy in a couple of days, starting from Monday. Teaching your spouse how to play chess. So for those who are just learning chess, do feel free to join me. I'll also be watching this. The link is in the description, and the mods can also paste the link. So for uh, those who are learning to play chess, they can play chess. Sorry, they can learn chess, and those who already know chess can learn how to teach their spouse how to play chess. There are also some other things happening which will be announced shortly. You'll have to subscribe to Graphy to view the classes though. So do click on the link in the comments, and the first month is free. So click away. My game starts in 5 minutes. Yes, that's what I was coming to. So those who already know to play chess can teach their spouse, can learn how to teach their spouse, and I think it might also be useful for someone like Adiban to watch. Maybe some tips on how to get a spouse as well. I don't know. I'm just waiting for the games to start. I'm just waiting for the games to start, and I think this time I'm not going to play any music nor talk too much during the games as well. I want to try to play well during the games today, but let's see. I still have a cold that I developed during the title Tuesday, so I'm just sipping some hot water right now, and I guess that's also the reason why I'm not talking as fluently as I normally might. Although by now, frequent viewers of this channel might have got used to the silence, yeah? No, subscription does not include spouse. You have to find that yourself. I'm sorry, but maybe you'll learn something. Yeah, sorry, Divya. It's too close to your bedtime. What to do? This is a Turkish team, Team Bursa. So I'll close everything, all my chest base which is open. I think the Bursa team is a bit of a favorite. There's going to be about 10 boats, so it's like up to 20 points. The tournament is pretty chill. There is no screen sharing or stringent anti-cheating restrictions. No, Tanmay, I don't prepare for these things. No. Uh, I had a day filled with work, a big part of which was also uh, answering questions from various journalists and answering questions from some officials as well. And I'm here, not in the shape that I would ideally like to be in. Ideally, I would have liked to have some warm up. I would have liked to have a day where my brain is relatively freer, because chess takes up so much of mental energy. So ideally, I would have liked to have the day clear. Okay, come on, let's start. 20 seconds, 15 seconds. And we have lift off. I'm black in the first game. Okay, I don't remember exactly how this goes. Knight b3 is not a great move, I think, here. Not a very ambitious opening, but now he goes bishop f3, yeah? f4. Now he develops his bishop with tempo. This is a standard position. Surprised at how low my opponent's rating is. I should be able to take this, right? But maybe it's not so great. Now he comes queen d4, yeah? Yeah, maybe it wasn't such a great idea. I missed queen d4. Okay. Oh God, what did I do? It's going to be a draw. Oh, that was so better for me at one point. Strange move to give up the bishop. Not sure which rook I should take it. These kind of decisions are very tricky. He wants to play c5 next. Bishop e4, rook b8. I'll play b4 first. If he has c5, he has to worry about this move. just to get the c5 first. Now this bishop is RIP. So who performs the ceremony if the bishop is RIP? Okay, should be okay. A5 always have A3. It loses a pawn at the least. Bishop f6, king f6, d7, rook moves, rook e6 check, then rook e7 check. This bishop is total RIP, but still alive. I think just bishop e6 and rook e8 is GG. And the team is also winning 10.5, 7.5. He has to resign, I think. Okay. That was a good game. Good thing is I still have good understanding. I can still play chess. I can still play chess at a grandmaster level. Bad thing is I'm totally out of shape. I'm not calculating concrete things. So I should have totally won the first game. Yeah, this game I should have won. I'll go to the live analysis and then I'll adjust the OBS. No, let's go for the report, yeah? So I'll go to the archive and let's find the report. Said that maybe you can answer the question, what is Team Bursa on the chat? Just a sec. I need to. Okay, back. I'm sorry, I needed to attend to something. So the rapid is at 10:30 in 9 more minutes. Sorry to leave you guys hanging like this with 95.3, 86.6 accuracy. Let me adjust the OBS first. Okay, this is the second game that I've chosen, yeah, the game that I had won. I wanted to check the game which I had messed up. This was not at all a good game. My opponent had an accuracy of 72.6 and me 90.7. 72.6 is pretty low. So this game, I took this rook into c3, which was a not a great decision. In general, in Sicilian, it's common to take rook into c3 to damage white's pawn structure and get compensation, strategic compensation. But here it was a really poor move because the concrete moves that follow, I was just losing here. I was completely lost. He just had to play a bit precisely, but practically it did not seem as bad as the computer shows. Here he just needs to bring his rook on one of the open files and he has a huge advantage. Or he has to take one of these pawns. But it felt like he was a bit tense at this point. So I kind of got away, and at one point I think I was better. In general, what I found was during this game, he wasn't really trying to attack me actively. He was mostly reacting to what I was doing rather than being proactive. And I think at one point I should have been winning. So around this point, I got really lucky. And yeah, around this point, I should have been winning. Bishop f3 as the computer shows here with the idea of bishop g4. And if rook g3, then I have king f4. And he doesn't have bishop d6 check because my knight is covering the square. So just bishop f3, bishop g4. Instead, I played knight e3, which was not the best. And here also, I'm sure I had ways to win. But I messed it up, and again, I was lucky to draw here. Somehow, I found these moves. Here also, he should have played this bishop to g1, and he's winning. Okay, so I was very lucky in this game. Not my greatest game. I think the second game was pretty clean by me, pretty clean and accurate. 95% accuracy, and yeah, bishop e5 was a very bad move strategically. I don't know why he played. Okay. After this, I think I played well for the most part, except the computer thinks c5 is okay here. I thought it was pretty bad. Bishop a4, rook d8, takes. Nah, this doesn't work, is it? I thought I would win a pawn here, but yeah, there was not a precise calculation from me. But this position was after I got this c5. This bishop was out forever, and after that, I think he had no coming back in the game. Okay, so back to live chess, back to the rapid, which is a 15-minute game. And I think I'll be playing this same Rathanvel. Not going to be easy for sure. Blitz is relatively easier because since I have more practice overall, more natural understanding of chess, so that helps me be faster. Okay, so I have joined. Yeah, cool. And how did Ronak do? Ronak made a draw in his first game. Cool. All the best, Ronak. Ronak is playing against Manuel Petrosyan from Armenia. Oh yeah, I missed the super chat. SP Garpure, Srinath sir, will we see another episode of Learning Chess with you and Rider OP? To be honest, probably no Learning Chess streams for some time because I'm quite busy with certain other projects right now, which is why I'm only doing casual chill streams, and the Learning Chess streams tend to take a little more time and energy. So for the near future, no, but who knows? I might, things might suddenly start. Okay, starts in 30 seconds. My rap is definitely coming, guys. It's definitely coming, but please do give me some time. So I have to send the instrumentals to Aranya, and then she has to write the rap song, and then I have to practice it and perform it. Okay, so he's going to be out for revenge. Let's see how it goes. This is going to be 15 minutes plus 2 seconds, guys. It's such a long, long game. It's maybe the longest game I might have played on stream. Longest game anyone has played on stream. Good thing is it gives plenty of opportunities to talk and explain. I would like to say explain the genius ideas behind my moves, but I can also say, I mean, the truth is probably to explain the absurdity between my ideas. Standard opening position. Yeah, but rap is definitely coming. I can assure you that. Uh, to say the truth, I am doing this course on this platform called Chessable, which is basically something like writing a book. Now, I've already written more than 50,000 words, to put things in perspective. But that's only like about 50% or so, or even less. And it's probably going to be it's going to be a very big course on 1d4 repertoire with white. That is that is a lot of work. It takes time. That is the reason why I've had to put other things on a bit less priority. This is a tricky position. I need to find a good move here. Now what do I do? What do I do here? I'm not sure. So many different things in my mind. So many things I have to attend to. Things that require my urgent attention, actually. That is the problem. I'll just go for. Ah, no. Queen a5, knight. Yeah, I can go queen a5 because this comes with check. If he goes knight d5, then queen d2 check. So now I have threats of knight b4 against his king. Because he can always play a3, then rook c3, ab, queen e1 check. And rook c3, of course, he can take knight b4, a3, rook. Knight b4 is a threat at this point. He can play knight b3 though, which I definitely did not see. And it's something that can really have me in trouble. And this is a 15-minute game, so I won't be able to wriggle myself out of trouble that easily. So I think queen a5 is a mistake because of knight b3. But I do have some tricks, guys. Knight b3. Let's say I play queen b6, and then after e5 takes bishop f6, queen d7. I have this move rook d8 trapping his queen. It's deep, but I cannot really make the moves and show you. My apologies. Yeah, king b1. Now, knight b4, a3, rook c3 doesn't really work. but I have alternate options. His threat is also knight d5. I have to take knight d4. He will take back queen d4. So what I'm thinking about is what to do after. After knight d4, queen d4, his threat is going to be e5. So one logical thing I can do is I can take and play this rook to d8. So now if e5, I can take, he takes, and probably after bishop c5 or something, I can take my. Also have some tactics with bishop c6, bishop into f3. At the very least, it will serve to scare him off from the idea. But having said that, I definitely have some problems to solve here. How is my rating so high? I don't know. 2848. I have absolutely no idea. It looks like a chess.com bug. This is, I think, my bullet rating. My rapid rating shouldn't be this high. Okay, let's anticipate the opponent's moves. What will he play now? Can he go queen d2 with the idea of knight d5, forcing me to move this queen? In that case, I think I should go like queen c5. Probably a good strategy for me to try and get a longish game. As we near the tension point, there I will probably have better chances. As black, I need to really get b5, b4 fast. If I have one more, I'll play b5 and then b4. But I also need to be really watchful of this e5 move. It's not an easy position with black, the more I think about it. So if I go e5, then queen d2. Bishop e8 is a popular technique to prevent e5. Same can be achieved with bishop c6 also. But bishop c6 blocks my rook's view. H6 g5 looks too bold. Maybe I'll try for fun. Nah, it looks too unreal. What else can I play here? I'm stuck, unable to decide what to do. Okay, but why not e5? Because he goes direct queen d2, yeah? He doesn't take fed. Like if I play e5 and then he takes this, then I have some disco. But he won't take it. He will go queen d2 directly. In which case, maybe I should start with h6, bishop h4, e5, queen d2, ef4, knight d5, queen d2, knight e7 check, king f8, rook into d2, king e7, and now after e5, d, rook e5, bishop e6. I think I'm fine. That's I took such a long time to play this though. E5 was what I intended, right? Yeah. Queen d2, e into f4, and this whole thing. It's important that every step works. So what I just calculated, it has to work. I anticipated knight d5, queen d2, knight e7 check, king f8, rook d2, king e7. After which I would be a pawn up and e5, trying to get us rook to my king. d5, rook e5 check, bishop e6. Of course, he has this intermezzo bishop into b7, but I should probably be able to take bishop g4 there. So at the moment, it looks like I'm okay. Since I'm a human, I cannot be absolutely sure. If he takes something like this, of course, I can play g5 directly, which is what the computer will probably say. The other option for me is to take rook c3, bc3, bishop e6. The team is up 3-1. So that's one good thing. We are probably going to win the match regardless of the result in my game. So I can just chill, enjoy, have fun. I should probably not be chilling like this. I should be anticipating his moves, which is how it is in professional games. Your constant attention is in what happens on the board. You're constantly calculating different possible moves from the opponent and anticipating the moves and planning how you want to respond against it. This is the normal routine. But I'm being chill because one of the things is it's not tempting to uh, calculate in a position where it looks bad. To me, at the moment, it looks like his position is bad. I would probably play a3 if I was white, keeping this threat of making a little prophylactical move myself and trying to keep this threat. Against a3, I would probably respond with bishop e6, a move that I had been trying to make it work for a long time. What could he be thinking? Maybe he wants rook g1 and g5. In such positions, it's tempting to play g5 myself because that makes it that much harder for him to uh, get to my king. To get to my king, he has to open files against my king, and if that happens, then if I play g5, then that's harder to execute. So g5 is one idea, after which he can do bishop f2, bishop d4. I myself can play bishop e6, knight d7, knight e5. It knight d7, knight e5, knight c4, all these things coming. Rook g1 doesn't look too attractive to him. For him, he has already spent he spent a long time, so I think he also doesn't like his position. The opponent I'm playing, his name is called Rathanvel. He's a very, very talented kid from Tamil Nadu, I think from Coimbatore. And back in 2011, or it was 2011 or 12, it was 2012. I was 18 years old, and he was a really, really little kid, I think under 7 or under 9. And we happened to be roommates. He happened to travel alone for the tournament, and it was fun. So I know him from that time, since he was a little kid. A really nice kid, and he's very underrated. I think he should be a GM in a short time. But of course, it's not easy in chess. Apart from apart from that natural talent, you also need a number of other things going your way. Just which is true in any sport. The position is complex now. So he plays e5, takes bishop into b7. This is probably going to be how the game continues. After bishop b7, I would save a lot of time if I. Okay, he plays g5 first. Smart. He doesn't want me to play g5 myself. So he plays it himself, and if I take this, then he takes this pawn. Smart, and something I hadn't seen, as you have clearly seen, which possibly equalizes the position or even puts it a bit in his favor. So I need to take this. There is no other way. But then he takes back with the bishop. He would have pre-moved it. No point in me playing it now and not knowing what to do later. So I need to think about my next move right now. Head g, bishop g5, bishop e6, bishop f4. And now if I play knight d7, then he has bishop d6 check. So uh, very very good play by him. After bishop e6, bishop f4, I need to find a way to stop him from playing e5. Maybe knight e8 is a good move there. It's it's not a pretty move to make, but it will help me survive temporarily. Can I put my bishop somewhere else apart from e6? Why e6? Can I go to c6? Wouldn't the bishop be better placed on c6? It covers my rook. Perhaps I shouldn't touch my bishop at all. How about rook c5? Rook c5, bishop f4, bishop g4. And I should look to be on the defensive. That's for sure. Rook c5 is an important move. I can clearly see it because I need to cover certain important squares on the fifth rank, especially this g5 square. Now the question, where do I put my bishop? Bishop e6 is tempting because it guards against e5. Bishop c6 is also tempting for the same reason. My knight has to go to e8 in any case. Bishop c6 also attacks this. So overall the merits of bishop c6 is a little more. And this e6 square can be reserved for my rook also. So now rook to d1. And then I may have to go knight e8, which is not a desirable move. But that is life. Sometimes we do what we want to do. Sometimes we do what we have to do. And this is what we have to do. What else can he play? He can also try and trap my rook, no? b4. But that can also be dangerous for him. All the pawns and... No, he has to play rook d1. He should actually have done this faster. A stronger player would have played this faster. These are the little things that make a difference in chess. When you're more confident and make such decisions faster, it puts less pressure on you in the future. Spawn is really weak. Should I just play d5 after rook d1? No, then after e5 I don't have knight e4. No, I think rook d1 I should go knight e8. And maybe I'll offer a strategic draw saying that my position is bad but your time is low. Probably won't be accepted looking at his team situation. But I'm not going to be penalized for offering a draw, so why not? Rook d4 is maybe not accurate. But before I give a verdict, let me be sure myself. Otherwise, it's embarrassing. But the main thing I felt was he shouldn't allow this g5 move, which takes control. And the main advantage for him in this position is I cannot play knight d7 because of bishop d6. If I can get my knight to e5, then I solve all my problems. But I don't seem to be able to. Let's see. Yeah, he anticipated it. He makes his move quickly. I think I should play knight e8 and then f6. h4 should always be met by gh4. Now also if he plays some b4, I could be in potential trouble. Very often, you look at all these different strategic aspects and you miss something direct like this. Happens a lot. Yeah, he clearly wants b4. He's building towards it slowly. Mm. Can I bring my knight to b5? He has also defended this, so e5 could be in the possible option. Not a good idea for me to offer a draw at this point because it comes from a position of weakness. He knows he's better, and also because I have less time. Sorry, he has less time, but his team is down. Generally, when the team is down in points, they don't. They're not attracted by a draw offer. So I can play a5 here. I can play knight c7, a5, a3, a4, which actually commits a lot of weakness. Knight c7. I'm worried about e5, d5. Let's calculate it. From the looks of it, it looks okay. Idea is if b4, I have knight b5. The kind of pressure he is in with the team situation and the clock situation, I could I could turn this around if uh, it's also possible. Even though my position is slightly under pressure, e5 is the critical move. If e5 works for him, then I'm dead. But e5 doesn't look like it should work because after knight e6, I defend everything. Knight c7 is actually a strong move, I guess, if it works, which was perhaps not anticipated by him. Now, if I go knight b5, where does his rook go? He has to go rook b4. Then I have a5, rook b3, and then maybe I can just play knight c7. Or fortunately for him, his rook is not trapped. A bit fortunate because I don't think he saw this coming. Now I need to play a bit fast and put him under pressure, so I'm going to talk a bit less. Yeah, he saw that coming. With nothing to lose, he's starting to play more confidently. Okay, need to get serious. Come on. Not an easy position to convert because his two bishops are controlling a lot of squares. Let me just come back from now. Cease and desist from direct threats. Okay, good win. There was a. Oh, there are two rapid games. I thought there was only one rapid game. I did not know this. Okay, my stream is going to take a bit longer than I expected. I wasn't mentally prepared for this, but my opponent also seems a bit. No, this is not correct. How he is playing strategically with this bishop on e6, it's not. It's not the way to play. And I'm tempted to take this and play knight to a4, but I should probably castle first. I have a good choice of this and this, but yeah. What are my options? Can I take on e6? Can I take on c6? I like taking on c6. I shall do that. Simplification. So this is attacked. If he plays c5, then I take this bishop f6, after which he's forced to take with a g pawn. Not desirable. If he plays rook to c8, then e6 is hanging. If he plays this rook to c8, then after knight b6, there's a fork. So what choice does he have? Let's see. Yeah, this is not desirable for him. But I think he wants to take with the g pawn. Gf. Gf6, not gf reveal. How does life continue after gf? Knight b6 means rook d8. Wouldn't be such a tempting thing to put my knight on b6 if it doesn't have any immediate attractive prospects. Bishop d3 f5. I think I should just play something like g3, something non-committal and prophylactic. Gf6, g3, and then bishop f3 maybe, or bishop d3. Actually, bishop d3 I could have played, yeah, f5 queen c2, which wins a pawn in all likelihood. Perhaps what the greedy computer or the greedy VD would have wanted. Now he willingly gives up this pawn. His position is kind of strategically bad, so moves like g3 are very effective. Uh, it's not a direct threat, but it helps achieve certain direct threats in a better way. Okay, this is his plan. If I play knight c5, then he takes d3. But I think one option is I can take ed, cd, bishop a6, and then I can come back bishop d3. But that would open up too many of his pieces, which doesn't look all that desirable to me. So what I'll do is I'll just take this pawn for now, and then if he takes d3, I'll just take f3. Okay, so d3, f3, bishop h3, rook e1. So I will primo this. I do need to be a bit careful. It's actually fun to play like this, yeah, with more time also. All this strategizing around. Okay, I'm finding it pleasant because I have been able to play stronger than my opponent so far today. But if I was playing someone stronger than me, then I would have really had to concentrate a lot more, which wouldn't have been easy. I'm also getting frequent disconnections today. Our team is winning 13 and a half, 5 and a half. I could end this by offering a draw. Yeah, this was kind of what I was expecting. Although my mind was not working actively finding a solution for this, but I felt that I can just take bishop c4. This position after bishop c4, queen c4, queen e3, king g2 should be better for white. Unless he has some other intent. Yeah, but okay, he has managed to get some of his pieces out, but I am just 2 pawns up. Huh? And now what do I do? Rook e1 or rook f3? Rook e1, because rook f3 is bishop g4. But rook e1 also there's bishop b4. Yeah, I have knight c3. The idea of knight d5, but putting all these things jammed like that. But okay, if it works, it works. I prefer to give him less counterplay, to be honest. Because after knight c3, I don't see a way forward for my pieces. These are things I should have probably thought of a bit earlier. That stretch where I was switched off was not a advisable thing to do. But I do hope I'm not blundering a mate or something. Yeah, after knight c3, bishop c3, queen c. Maybe he plays queen b7. He will probably want me to play e4. If his queen goes off from e3, then I can play rook e2, rook f2. Now, queen e5 was what I had intended. I mean, queen e5 was what I was anticipating. I can play bishop. Bishop f5 is an option for him. Now, bishop f5 is a threat. A while ago, my position was quite cozy and comfortable. Now, he has got some serious counterplay. Life is not as simple as it was. How do I continue? This is a serious compensation for him. Something that has to be acknowledged and accepted. So, somewhere along the line, I have messed up. Also to be acknowledged and accepted. Now, moving forward, what what more can I play? It's clear that I have to give up one of the pawns. In such a circumstance, I think the chosen pawn to be given up should be this e3 pawn. But I'm not able to give it up with rook e2 because then he has bishop c3, queen c3, rook d1 check. Maybe the practical solution is to just sacrifice the exchange. No. How about king f2? A bit too bold, yeah? Definitely a bit too bold. King f2, he'll probably just play rook e8. Okay, I have to make a move. And it has to be something like e4 or king h1, I think. And then let him make his move. So which one shall it be? Shall I play king h1 or e4? I think e4 is overall a little more useful move, so I'll make that and let's see what happens. It's a bit of a brave move, opening up stuff against the king. It opens this diagonal. What will he play? I can certainly be in trouble, yeah. Uh, Intuitively, it feels like I should be in trouble. His pieces should be coming in. Queen g5, rook d2, and all these things. But maybe if he goes queen g5, I'll just give up this exchange. No, no, no. That would have been a disastrous primo. I had such a nice position. I wonder. I think the problem was a bit of greed. I took one pawn too many. Also, he also handled things pretty skillfully at one point. Okay. What else can he play? It's honestly a bit boring for me as well to wait for such a long time, especially considering that this is not a pleasant position to be in. I feel this is also the exact type of position that he feels at home. It's sharp and aggressive and involves direct play. Okay, the team has won. It's 13 and a half, 6.5. Perhaps my game is the last one. Rook d6 doesn't look great from him. First impression. It fills my heart with hope. Rook d6, queen d6, queen c3. I think rook d1 should work. I feel hesitant to play rook d1. There is some intuitive thing stopping me. Maybe not such a bad move. This one is. I guess this position is so filled with good moves. I gotta do it. My position is under pressure. Maybe he's winning a piece here, yeah? Queen into c3. And if I play rook d6, he has queen e3 check. So he wins the piece. And it's the kind of thing he will see. But I do have some compensation after. Considering that I'm losing a piece here, I should have probably just sacrificed an exchange. I should have sacrificed an exchange on hindsight. Yeah. Maybe I should have also played rook d3 with some g4 tricks. I'll try now. g4, rook g3 is a trick. Works, no? h5, h3, bishop d6, rook g2. He has his bishop f1. Yeah, he had seen that one. Now I'm just lost. Now I'm just lost. He also looks totally in control. He's taking his time, not hurrying up. I actually feel a lot more awake now after having warmed up with a couple of games. Yeah, this was expected. Just goes bishop c7. Yeah, at the end of this time. And then when he does that, I need to try and exchange some pawns here. Yeah. I need to hold on to this at any cost. He plays rook f2, rook f4 check. Yeah. On king h5 g6. What does he want after g6? He's attacking my rook. Okay, rook d7, rook e4, g6, rook e5, king g4 should be a draw. Oh man, that is. I'm sorry, Rathanvel. I'm sorry. That was totally undeserved. I should have made a draw. I'm sorry. 3-1 would have been a good score. I will take 3.5. It was completely unexpected. I am sorry. But that was an overall good day. Yeah? 3.5 half. It's a lot more than what I would have expected. But I tend to play well in these kinds of things in general. It of course depends on who the opponent is as well. But in rapid and this kind of 3+2 blitz, generally my score has been good in the last 1 or 2 years. So it's nice. It's a good end to the stream. Unexpectedly good and happy end. So I think uh, I think that's all for the stream today. A couple of things. One is tomorrow I'm going to be streaming the Ivanchuk Algireza match on EuropeSX. It's going to be a 10-game match. Ivanchuk is a former world rapid champion. He's one of the strongest players. He has been around he has been around with the likes of Vichy, Boris Gelfand, and Gary Kasparov, and he's still one of the strongest players. Ali Reza Firoja is one of the most talented kids around, one of the most talented juniors. He's the leader of the juniors right now. So that is going to be streamed at sometime around 7:20 tomorrow. And then on Monday, there's going to be this Vishy teaching Aruna on graphy. It's going to be teaching your spouse how to play chess. This is happening on Monday on graphy at 7 o'clock. You need to register on graphy to be able to watch this, but it is free, and the link is in the description. And mods, please spam the link on the chat. So this is going to be the schedule for the today and tomorrow. And before we oh yeah, of course, there's also going to be this Chess India's junior tournament from 6 to 10. My students Nihal, Arjun, Raunak, and Divya are playing. And before we end the stream, maybe we can raid someone. Let me see who's online. Hemant Sharma is online. It's Hemant is online, just playing some games. Hemant is an international master from Delhi, and I just saw the chat. So we'll raid Ramesh first, and then we'll raid Hemant. I'm surprised Ramesh sir is streaming at this time. But is he live? I don't see him live. Is he live? Maybe he's live from his other channel, is it? Chess Gurukul? No, his stream got over. Yeah, it's not live. So subscribe to his channel for sure. RB Ramesh and Chess Gurukul. And also please do subscribe to
This one
Hemant
now. Knight f3 check और ये मारा.
and Raiden.
GG. GG. Good game. Well tried. The next World Championship Challenger कौन होगा? Next World Championship Challenger कौन होगा? यार
Okay, guys. So
मैक्सिम होना
see
चाहिए.
you all
मतलब
tomorrow.
अगर मेरे से पूछोगे तो I would always vote.
Yeah, see you all tomorrow for the Ivanshu Kaliriza game. Thank you all for staying through. I know the energy has been a bit low in the last two streams. I've been down with cold, and I still have a bit of cold. That's why the energy is low. Next week, I think it's going to be in 1 or 2 days. It will be completely back to normal. But still, I'm happy that I was able to play well today, despite not feeling well. And do like the stream. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Also, do like Heyman's stream and subscribe to his channel if you haven't. This and see you guys tomorrow.